Deebo Samuel had a very, very promising rookie year. He was a dynamic playmaker for the team. He really got the casual watcher's attention in the Super Bowl when he was able to run the ball like a running back with so much power and have the finesse of the receiver as well. I knew if he could keep on improving his game, he could be very, very special. Well, he was only playing 7 games last season due to an injury, and that jump from rookie to sophomore year just never really happened. He almost looked identical to who he was as a rookie, maybe some minor improvements, but I still saw him as a very important part of this offense, but maybe not as an emerging star anymore. Well, that's why we have an offseason and a blank slate to start each and every single new NFL season, because Deebo Samuel has been lighting it up this year and is one of my new favorite receivers to watch. He's played in 7 games this year. Even though this video is being recorded and posted the day after his 8th game, I'm recording this before. Okay, so I'm in post-production right now, and this is after the Sunday night game, and the 8th game he played, and honestly, he didn't have a crazy game. It wasn't phenomenal. It wasn't terrible, so it doesn't really change too much about what we're talking about here, so just thought I'd share that. But comparing his 7 games to this year from last year, there's a significant difference. He has almost 500 more yards. He went from 11 to 18 yards per reception. He has 3 more touchdowns, but most importantly, he went from 19 first downs to 32 first downs in these first 7 games. Now, this is important because when we look at his game, we're going to see how he just makes things happen. Kyle Shanahan's system is amazing, and he is the beneficiary of that. But similarly to Matthew Stafford and McVay's system, you can do even more than the system asks for, then you really have something special on your hands. And not only is Deebo the perfect option for this system, but he adds so much more to it. So we're going to do another film breakdown where we look at plays and talk about how good Deebo Samuel is, but more importantly, why. And I've actually never done this before. I've gotten into a video. If you guys want to take the time right now to comment down below a player or team that you want me to do a film analysis on later, I would appreciate that so much. Like and subscribe if you want to. It helps me out a ton. I love and appreciate each and every one of you guys. Let's get into it. So the first 2 plays we're going to show are a direct result of Deebo Samuel's getting open because of Kyle Shanahan's offense and his schemes. And to blame this or put this against Deebo Samuel almost makes no sense to me, because if we think about it, every single scheme or route concept is designed in a way to try and beat what you think the defense is going to be running. If it's not the case, then you need a new offensive coordinator. So I'm not going to fault Deebo Samuel for being in a good system. But these first 2 plays, they're both going to be play action on this side. It's going to suck the linebackers in. And it's pretty much like a 2-man route concept. This guy is actually just going to be clearing out this safety. So Deebo Samuel right here, this is our read, this is our guy, is going to be coming way across the field on a long drag route, and it should be wide open. So as this play starts to develop, you can see the play action, the respect they get off this play action is huge. The linebackers are already all sucked in, and at this point, Deebo Samuel should know he's going to be wide open. And as this play goes on, he is. It's not going to get much easier than this, but also we cannot fault Deebo. This has a purpose, though. Now, on this play, it's going to be kind of the same stuff, different day. This time, Jimmy's actually going to boot out, but this one, it's going to be too long dragging. Here's Deebo again. Across the field, linebackers have to suck in because of the play action, and actually on this play they're both going to be wide open. So as we watch this play full speed, we're going to watch Jimmy Garoppolo boot out. They're both going to be open. He ends up hitting Deebo Samuel, but this is just the system working really well for them once again. Now, the 49ers are going to run these play action concepts a lot in a bunch of different formations. This one's just slightly different. We have the 2 tight ends right here, both going to be going in the flats, but same shit, different day. We got a clearing out route, and then we have Deebo Samuel right here coming way across the field. But this is where the system doesn't work for him. Let's take a look at this play. He's going to be wide open as this route progresses. We have Trey Lance this time, and right here, boom. This is going to be your window. This is where he needs to hit it right now. He's going to need to be throwing this ball right now because this is all clearing out. He's going to be right here in this window. But for whatever reason, either Trey Lance can't do it. He has to step up in the pocket. So on a play like this, you have to look at Deebo Samuel and say, okay, the system doesn't work anymore. It's not going to be open. Everything's pretty much bottled up. Trey Lance can't throw it. Can you go and make a play outside of the system? And the answer is yes. As this play continues, Trey Lance is going to step up. He's going to throw it right into the single coverage. Deebo Samuel is going to be athletic enough to go up and get it over him, get absolutely mossed. And he's able to do this. He's able to play so well in the system because he does run a blistering 4.4 840, but when the play doesn't work out, the quarterback still has enough faith and trust in him that he can go up and get it only at 6 foot tall. This next play we're going to look at just shows how special he is and how good and secure his hands are, and this is going to be vital for having a young quarterback like Trey Lance, who is going to be the future of the 49ers. On this play, it is 4th and 1 against the Seahawks. They're trying to mount a comeback right now. This is a huge play, and Trey Lance makes an absolute dog shit throw, but Deebo Samuel absolutely bails him out, makes a 360 catch, pirouetting to go get it, and gets the first down. This is going to be huge. This is the other angle. Look at this. What Trey Lance needs to do, he stalls up. He needs to pull up and make an accurate throw. He tries to do this sidearm off his wrong foot, makes an absolute terrible throw. The game is over right here if he doesn't catch this. He is sprinting. I mean, he is sprinting to the other direction. Stops, jumps in the air, catches it, lands 360, and picks up the first down. He made that look so easy, but I can't tell you how hard that catch was to make. So this can be a little bit of a copycat league, and I have seen Kyle Shanahan running this a lot more. Sean McVay's been running this a ton with Robert Woods and Cooper Kupp as well, but this is actually Deebo Samuel in the backfield right now, and this does a ton. Like I said, he's a big body. He's like almost like this hybrid running back receiver. So one, he is able to run it in between the tackles or outside tackles, but right now they're sending him in this motion for a few different reasons. One, they could hand it off to him like that. They could bring it out here that's like a jet screen, or they could get all the attention, all the eyes on him, and open up a George Kittle backside slant. There's so many things, and we've seen him do it all this year. So let's see what they decided to end up doing. On this play, he's actually going to motion out. Trey Lance is going to flip it out to him, and now, okay, this is where we're at. We're at an impasse right now. This is a very scoreable play, but also for most receivers in this position, it's not going to be much of a touchdown, but Deebo Samuel is different. Like I said, he's this hybrid, so as this play continues, he's going to be running forward, get contact around the 5-yard line. 1, 2 people. I'm sorry, I'm still going. You're too small, you're too little. Keep driving, hit the weight room, gets all the way to the end zone. This is huge. This is so huge for a young quarterback, and have this into your system. I mean, this was a great play designed to pick up a few yards, but Deebo Samuel, like I said, goes outside of it to make the extra effort, make the extra yard, make the extra play, and score the touchdown. And like I mentioned earlier, there's going to be so many things you can do with Deebo Samuel in the background. And if anything else, he's going to be smoke and mirrors, eye candy. And this is going to bring a lot of attention, because even if he does run a route out of the backfield, this is going to be an amazing matchup for the 49ers. They can do him in the motion, like I said. They can also just go out and say, hey, Deebo, you're a running back on this play. We're going to pitch it out to you. Go do your thing. And he's like, all right, coach, I got this. I run a 4.4. I have great vision. Look at the cutback. I mean, there's so many things you can do with this guy in your playbook that just makes him so special. So on our next play, and also I'm very sorry, I don't know why this film got so exposed, but not as bad as Deebo's about to expose the defense. I'm so sorry. All right, so on this play, he's actually going to get one-on-one coverage. This is right before the half, okay? And I have no idea why the Bears let this happen. And if you were wondering if Deebo Samuel can take the top off the defense, I hope this answers your question. Jimmy Garoppolo is probably so confused. Why are they in this coverage right now? Okay, I'll chuck it up. He gets it well over the top, makes a catch through contact, and gets all the way to the 3-yard line right before half. And we're actually going to watch this play again from this angle for a few different reasons. One, it's not as exposed, so it looks a little bit better. 2, you'll be able to see the catch a little bit better. But 3, the situational awareness right before half. He doesn't get up to celebrate immediately. Where's the ref? Where's the ref? Okay, he knows there's like 10 seconds left. They need to get it down and spike it. He doesn't take time to celebrate at all. That is a veteran. I mean, this is a third-year player right here. You see so many people just get lost. The moment's too big for them. They just made an amazing catch, put themselves teams in a really good position, and then immediately nullify it by making a dumb mistake. Deebo Samuel gets up, gives it to the ref immediately. That just kind of points to his IQ, if I had to mention that in this video. Okay, so we know that he can play within the system. He is very quick. We know that when the system breaks down, he's still able to make those contested catches. He is able to make his quarterback right. He's able to be in the backfield, be a part of the running game, be a part of the screen game, beat the defense over the top and make contested catches. So we have all of that. But what a weapon on your team when we have a play like this. It is 3rd and 20. Just look what they do. Jimmy G, the sidearm flip it. All right, just get it out there, do your thing. We'll punt it. No. Oh, keep going and just break. This is lightning in a bottle. It is so rare where you can just break through for an 83-yard touchdown. I mean, that is game changing right there. So now that we're done with the film, the question we have to answer: what happens when you have a 6-foot, 215-pound hybrid running back and receiver that runs a 4.48, has some of the most secure hands, can complete the catch with contact, can run around and through people, and is in a great system? Well, you get a top 5 receiver statistically, like he's been doing so far this year. And I will say he has been so much improved. This year he runs with so much more conviction after the catch. He's been better at adjusting his routes and coming back to the quarterback if they're in trouble. And Shanahan has found found new ways to implement him more and more to maximize his potential. He's also become a first down machine. He can take the top off the defense, be a part of the run game, and be a lethal option in the screen game as well. And this is why I think he's the most improved receiver and one of my new favorites to watch. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you think about Deebo Samuel. And actually, if you've made it all the way to this point, I'm thinking about doing another 49ers video because after their record, I think they play the Rams next week. If they lose to this Rams team, are we thinking about putting Trey Lance in now? I don't know, just a thought. Maybe tomorrow's video. Not saying anything, but let me know what you guys think. Make sure to like this video if you like videos like these. Make sure to comment down below what you think about Deebo Samuel. And like I said before, if you want anyone else, let me know in the comments. I would love to do some suggestions from the viewers. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. As always, I will see you all tomorrow. Holy shit, that was a bad outro, but we're keeping it. Love y'all. Peace.